This is Kevin, and I'll be showing you the reviews of the the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges, as long as of our guest host, the Famicom Twin or FC Twin, made by Yobo. Put it aside. Today I'll be showing you the reviews of each game. Super Nintendo Ultraman. This is one of my favorites, although it's difficult. Boots at a Bandai, licensed by Nintendo. This is the best game. I'm good at this. That's why I call it my best game. And European people think this is hard, but to me it's easy. I'm good at this. I play with this game. And this has a back label. It says, important, do not turn the power switch on and off rapidly. Do not edge the connectors with your fingers, so do not touch the connectors here. The game pack must be cleaned and regularly. Use a Super NES cleaning kit only. Please refer to the consumer information booklet for additional precautions and maintenance details. For maintenance and repair questions, call 1-800-255-3700. I'm gonna go check up with the Game Boy. For gameplay questions, call 206-885-7529. Hope that still works. U.S. patients 4779-635-4984-193 and 4801-489. More patients issued and pending. See booklet. And I got this game and I kept the label used game. Serial number 120, 125, 458. Price of $4.99. The scanner for, that's for, it's 00102-267. And it's model number SNES 006 RDMC. It's not Minecraft, it's MC. 1991 Nintendo, made in Japan. SNS-USA. Label, I'm just reading the whole thing. And that's the logo of the controller of the Super Nintendo. SNS-UM USA, made in Japan. And right here, of course, Ultraman. I put tape so I won't mess up the title in the back. Next up, the original NES games. Sorry with the Zelda music, I really like it. It's for the video. But, it's related to Nintendo. We got first Mario game I owned. It's Golf for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is one of the best games. It's very addictive. It's sports series made in Japan. This is like the first Mario Golf, but without the name Mario. It's just called Golf because back then Golf is just Mario was referred as man, just like Donkey Kong referred as Jumpman. Here's Jumpman, aka Golfman. And he does look like Mario. Look at it. He looks familiar if you look at the sprites. The official Nintendo seal of quality. Now it's called... Let me double check the Super Nintendo. The same crap. Anyways, probably the newer ones just say the official Nintendo seal, and that's it. Without the word of quality word dropped. NES GF USA. And the back label, of course... Do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Don't put it on the water. Do not clean with benzene thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. Made in 1985, CM. It doesn't say Minecraft. That's CM. Custom, I don't know. Just trying to be funny. And now we got the most addictive board game ever. Anticipation. This doesn't have a seal, but it's actually Nintendo created Anticipation. A, B, C, D, F, G, the alphabet right here on the top, on the bottom of it. Anticipation is TM. Nintendo first video board game, party fun for all ages. Nintendo Entertainment System, NES AP. Anticipation, that's what it says, NES AP USA, made in Japan. Of course, the same shit says on the other cartridges. And, of course, I love the NES so much, better than any other console. Better than the 64, better than the Super NES. That's my thought. Don't judge me. And here comes the most popular game, the most popular franchise, the most bestseller, Super Mario Duck Hunt. and it says seal of quality. It's made in Japan, NES, MH, Mario Hunt. That's what it says. USA. So this is 2 games in 1, which is perfect. I spent $15 on this. The other 2 are like 2 for $5 on the yard sale. This is kind of worn. This is pretty, yeah, because it's popular, and this is why it's worn. I'm gonna show you the inside because it's a little damaged. This thing has damage, and like I said in my previous PowerPoint video, that I showed you the PowerPoint, right? And I showed you those white cases. This is the Famicom, Super Famicom. Sorry, my NES. I'm out of my mind. Yes, it's Tuesday. It's like my Mondays because I go to school. I'm gonna show you the inside. I'm gonna show you the guts of this one because this is, accessible. I got it in to play it on my FC Twin right here. I had to take the guts out and push it in. It's hard to take it off, which I could do that. I don't have to solder it. I had to get another of these and replace it because this is really damaged inside. That's why when I pop the game into the system, it will see a glitchy screen. So if I pop in the guts, then pretty much it plays normally. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna just pause the video. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is the guts of Super Mario Bros. I think what I will think that the first 2, memory blobs or memory bubbles stores, 700 megabytes each. So pretty much almost a megabyte on this motherboard, because each 2 games are, they're 2 games. And the first 2 bubbles has Mario, and the second set of bubbles, Duck Hunt. I don't have a zapper, and that's why that game is useless. Here's the pins, like I said, the 6 ghosts, same as the back. And this, I'm gonna read you the labels. As you can see, it's 1988. This game is 1988 NES MH Mario Hunt. That's kind of weird. And I don't know what's that. It's just the guts of the cartridge. It's all LR0G124MH, another Mario Hunt. And no, it's not N. It's actually 90117. Looks like a 7 though. AC is a little 120. And that's pretty much it. This is the smaller one. You could put it in a Famicom, and you could play it on Japanese Famicom with the boys versus the dinosaurs right here. These are the dinosaurs. But the good thing about it, I could put this on a Pteranodon, which is the Famicom. I'm gonna pause the video again so I could put this back because I keep damaging it. And the good thing is there's nothing to break, so pretty much I could take it on and off. But I still prefer to have this on because it's much easier to eject and pop it in. And there it is. I'm gonna put it back, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be back right now. And I'm back, people. And now I will show you the review of the Famicom, or should I call it the FC Twin? Yeah, FC stands for Famicom. This is the reset button right here, and this is the switch. So you pretty much you switch it to the middle. Will serve as a Super Nintendo 16-bit processor and 8-bit, which is that original Nintendo. The smaller right here is the Nintendo, and the big ass one right here, it's a Super Nintendo. Yes. This is like a Game Boy Advance because you could put Game Boy Color, which is 8-bit as well, and Game Boy Advance, which is 16/32, which is, Game Boy Advance is actually a portable Super Nintendo. This is pretty much what the Game Boy Advance on the home console. That's pretty dope. Right here's Yobo, and this is the Famicom, or the NES port. I hope it works on the Famicom cartridge. I don't think so. I doubt it, but hopefully it does because this is 72 pins. This is the North American release. And this is the Super Nintendo. As you can see, this is the Super Nintendo. I don't want to mess this thing up. And what I really hate about the top loaders, that the dust could come out, so I have to keep blowing it, which kind of suffers. And this, of course, is just Yobo Gameware. The controller 1 and 2, and there is a zapper for it as well, especially designed for this, which I didn't include with my shipping. And this is Yobo FC Twin, made in China. Of course, the Japanese are a lot better than the Chinese versions of it. Japanese system, NTSC. So this is the NTSC version. So this is the North American release. This is kind of shiny, so you cannot read it, or if you could, then damn, you have better eyes than I do. Rating DC 10 volts, 600 mA. Use the FC Twin AC adapter only. So I only use the one that came with this machine. You see the numbers right here. It's made in 2006. Well, the guts, but it's actually released in 2007 as a replacement of the NES. So you're trying to buy an NES, they're so expensive. They're kind of having issues and stuff. So this is the one way to go. You get cheaper, and you don't have to suffer through all that crap that you had to repair it. You got this beautiful. I still want to own the original NES and the Super Nintendo for collection. This is the one I will use. The other one I'll probably test them, use them as an exhibit. Here are the AV output. The white, red, and yellow, you know, with that stuff, with the retro stuff. This is the TV I use to play my NES. I hope it's still, AV output. And it is, actually, thank goodness. Otherwise, my FC Twin will be useless, and I have to use an emulator, which I totally don't like using emulators because, yes, I like to cheat, but, cheating on games, it doesn't it makes everything fair. So that's why I want to play on the actual system. And of course, I have this baby right here, which, yeah, it's just worn. It's actually worn. I'm going to have to get another one at the Swami Roy yard sale. Because this machine plays with the original Super Nintendo controllers. This is the D-pad. Select Start. A, B, X, Y. And of course, this is the FC original controllers. And of course, nothing in the back. I want to get another one. Oh, I forgot about the L and R's. Thinking about the original NES. This is the L and this is your R button right here. I like this one better, but I want to get a Super Nintendo original. This probably I'll keep it as a collector's. And this is A, B, X, Y buttons. The purple, just like the color scheme of the American Super Nintendo. I want to get the color ones like the European and Japanese Famicom. But this thing's worn because that's why I put tape. By mistake, I shouldn't, and this thing made it worse. My brother was one of the. It's already damaged. I don't know how. I'm gonna show you how this thing works. I'm not gonna boot it up because I don't have access to power socket right here because I'm a PC connected. Classic trick to blows Ultraman. That's the Ultraman, and I will put the most popular game here. I don't wanna. I'll put anticipation because I'm just going to push it and it's going to be slanted. And here it is. It's a surprise. Which game I should put? Well, here it is. This will go in it on the back. Come on. There we go. That's kind of hard. Yes, you could put a Game Genie. It works. But, a Genie that works on a NES too. That will work with this little machine right here. It looks like kind of like a cake. It's a cake. It's a cake. It's a cake. Happy birthday to you. And, that's how it works. 8-bit, the 8-bit goes in the back, the 16-bit in front, because, 16-bit's newer, 8-bit. It's not as popular as right now. Well, this is like, comment, and subscribe, and this is, Kevin, and I'm out.